Alright, so this game we have FFMM on the red team, and we have Kooster playing Sun Wukong again, Banish also playing Ra again, and Jibs the Mogger is playing Zeus this time. He was playing Isis last game, so that's the only change up on that team. Let's take a look at what we got on Red 5. Let's see what they're pulling out this game. Oh my goodness, this looks crazy. We got Banthebolt. He is pulling out the skinned Sobek. Velkar pulling out the Poseidon, and we got Pink on Thanatos. That's kind of the most interesting pick that I see on that team. So it is a pretty good pick. Bantha is able to throw back if Velkar puts his Whirlpool where he throws, and then able to follow up with a Kraken, and Pink jumps on him. Yeah, I could see the potential. Don't know if it's the best team comp, but we'll see how it plays out. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay. Maybe we'll fast forward just a couple clicks. Okay. Okay, there it goes. Still no movement from the team. Looks like my spectate mode crashed. Yep, it crashed. Their game crashed. Let me just verify. Did your game just crash?
We had to reset it because there was the wrong amount of gold in the game.
Oh, okay. But you're doing same band, same picks?
Mm-hmm. Same band, same picks, guys. As far as your gods.
Okay, I love you. Good luck.
Love you too. Did you see that first game?
Yes, I did. I casted the whole thing.
What'd you
Recorded
think?
all of it. Good. Well played.
Thanks.
Hopefully you like the casting of it.
I look excited. I look forward to listening to it. We actually won one. We're pretty happy.
Yes.
Good luck.
Thanks.
All right. Yeah, they had to remake the person that made the game or created the game put the wrong amount of gold.
Yeah, I was listening to you.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Because you're not pushing the button to talk, and I'm like,
Yeah.
he's reading. I'm reading his lips, and I'm like, wait, hold on. So maybe I should listen to the stream and not to mumble. I don't know.
Yeah, that's probably because I'm not going to be pushing the button the whole time.
I gotcha.
I love you, man.
I love you too.
Oh.
You look pretty. I'm gonna tell you. You look all, pinky faced now and everything. You're not all sickly.
Yeah, I'm not in my best form today. I'll be honest with that.
Hey, you make the T-shirt look good, bruh.
Well, thank you. Yeah, Taz, you are correct. These people are, we're casual players that are playing for a little bit of friendly competition. So we're not professionals by any stretch of the imagination, but that's not going to keep us from making it fun and making it exciting for everyone. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I think we might need a little.
Yeah, this is a tournament. It's a
filler
tournament
music
that we set up in Mog Nation just so that people can play.
We need some in between game time music. There we go.
Yes.
So we have same band, same picks. Let me make sure that I still got the right teams here. Yep, friendly team blue is red 5. Enemy team FFMM. I'm trying to remember what FFMM stands for. I think it's something like fuzzy, furry, Mogger monkeys. Something like that. Let me see if I have my Moobot on.
I will check for you.
I might not have it turned on.
funky, furry, Mogger monkeys.
Let's see if that comes through. I don't know why this undid itself.
You've been sabotaged by Moobot.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it there. I don't know why it undid all my settings. Let's see, did Moobot join? Moobot! Where are you? There he is. There you go. Moobot's still thinking. Alright, let's see what we got going on here, guys. We are hopping into game. Go ahead and chill the music. And we'll get underway here. This looks like red team is loaded in and they're heading to blue buff. We got blue team on red 5. FFMM on red team. Looks like red team is pushing up to the red buff again. Remember last game that red 5 only took their blue buff and went to lane. Whereas red team was able to, or FFMM was able to grab their blue and red and get to the mid lane before, about the same time as the other team. So they gained a buff.
The storm clouds gather all around you.
Okay. Mr. Moobot.
Spin move to room 1. Rated R.
There we go. Moobot's alive. We're looking good. So it looks like red 5 is also opting to go over and pick up their red buff as
Rated
well.
R.
This is going to be an interesting match. We've got a pretty hefty damage team on blue team. They're pretty squishy. Thanatos and Poseidon, a couple of the most squishy gods in the game. So that's we'll have to see how that works out for them. All right. So both teams about even on the clear time of their red and blue buff. And since they cleared blue last, they're both going to be hooking around the backside and going to hit mid at the exact same time. Alright. And we got Zeus trying to apply some early pressure. He does miss his chain lightning. But the Poseidon Whirlpool doing a lot of clear right there. It's about even. Bantha taking a little bit of minion damage. But we got Zeus getting some heavy pokage coming off. Ooh, and he does get hit by Thanatos. His Scythe comes in and takes off half of his health, just about. Okay, maybe that's exaggerating, but it's good chunk, good chunk. Healed up by Ra, so kind of counteracted that. And the Bantha just barely misses his charge prey. If he had landed that, that would have possibly been a dead Zeus. Zeus getting poked down pretty low. It's going to be really hard for him to keep that pressure, and he's taking the archer damage as well. Fortunately, he does have Ra to keep him healed up, so he's almost back. He's about 3/4 health now. So back, somewhat low. Scythe misses from Thanatos, and again, red team coming out and applying that pressure. And the toss back into the tower. He takes one tower hit. That's going to be a dead Zeus. Is it? Oh, it is going to be a dead Sobek. They turned that one around. I tell you, I didn't think that would happen, but it did. Poseidon's low. He's going to have to go back. Thanatos is going to have to hold lane solo. And he is low enough. If he gets hit by the solar beam, he is going to die, and he does. Very unfortunate. And a triple kill coming out from the red team. They're able to pick up 3 kills there with that exchange. It was just a very unfortunate series of events where Sobek fell after a great toss. He was just taking too much minion damage, and he got poked down by the damage coming out from the red team. They were able to pick that up. It's still not over. The red team is very far ahead right now, early on in the game, so it's going to be some major catch-up needing to come out from the blue team. We'll see how they fare here. Let's take a look at the golden XP difference, and Kraken comes out. There wasn't much lead in. I'm not sure if that was the right time to use Kraken, but it came out. It took off about a quarter health on both Ra and Zeus. And now it's on cooldown. If you're on the red team, you're kind of thinking now is a good time to make your move. Without the Kraken, there's not as much threat, and a lot of poke coming out from Kooster. Sobek is overextended. He's in a 3v1 situation. He's got enough tankiness to just get out without taking much damage. Just get poked down about quarter health. If a chain lightning comes out from Zeus right now, it's going to be very painful. A lot of poke coming out from Kooster on Sun Wukong there. And the solar beam able to clear out those minions. Zeus getting tossed back in the tower again. Are they able to body block him and get that kill off? The Ra beam coming out, countering and picking up the Zeus kill. Or picking up the Thanatos kill. And Poseidon also going to fall. The Zeus ult comes out, not able to really do any damage, but I think that was just more or less to secure the kill on Poseidon. Sobek chased back to Phoenix. The clone is chasing him all the way to base. They're probably going to pick up that tower. Unfortunately, the blue team just not much they can do right now to counteract this pressure. That Poseidon Thanatos pick is not working in their favor right now. They're just both so squishy that if they take any damage at all, they're half health, and then the second time they take that poke, they just don't have enough life to sustain it. If a chain lightning comes out here, it's gonna poke hard. It doesn't come out, and Sun Wukong kind of applying side pressure there. He doesn't have a lot of mana to do anything, so he's just got to fall back. And Zeus getting tossed back again. He loves that Sobek. Are they going to be able to convert this into a kill that time? Yes, they will. Sobek gets the kill credit. And we're still looking at our very healthy blue team. Sun Wukong went back to base. He should be back to lane here shortly. He's going to bird form and fly in here. Save the day. Ra's looking about a quarter mana. He'll be able to sustain a couple more waves. And blue team able to pick up one kill. They might be fighting their way back. You can see there's still a very hefty difference on XP and gold. That XP difference is pretty large right now. It's about 2k, and gold is over 2k. So it's going to be a hard hill to climb for the blue team, but they can make it happen. That poke coming out from Sun Wukong, just one big stick to the face. Velkar below half health. And we got Thanatos coming around the rear. He does miss with the Scythe, but the follow-up damage is there. He is getting poked low. Zeus getting thrown back into him. And the Kraken able to, is not able to pick up the kill there. Sobek, his damage, is he going to have enough? He is. He's going to pick up the kill. But unfortunately, Thanatos stays in a little too long to try and help his Sobek out. And he's able to be picked off. So we have 2 kill credits coming out to the Sobek. And so, if anything, he'll become that tank that his team needs them to be. He's just kind of hanging out at tower while the wave clear comes out. Poseidon back in the lane. Poseidon and Thanatos are getting shut down this game, and they're going to have to hope for late game here and see if they can get their damage dealers caught up. Having a built tank is great, but if you don't have the damage there to follow that up. And double stack coming off. If the detonate comes out, yep, they're both below half health. Not going to be able to stay in lane. If they do, they might end up getting picked off here. One more chain lightning will be enough to take him out. Wukong diving in. He's able to pick up that kill on Poseidon. And unfortunately, Thanatos is hanging around. He might be picked off here too. He does. Sun Wukong, look how beefy he is. He's got that armor from the sovereignty to withstand those tower hits. You're just able to get out scot-free with picking up a double kill. Very well done. We got that cooldown reduction build coming out on Ra again. Looks like he might be going to finish that Warlock Sash before he completes his cooldown reduction boots. Sobek missing the toss back. That would have been pretty bad because Zeus would have been tossed back all the way into that tower. But we got a full blue team back in the lane. Tower does fall. Minions were hitting hard. Sun Wukong still has enough damage to be a threat, or enough mana to be a threat. His big stick hitting Poseidon in the face. Zeus ult comes out, does pick up a Poseidon kill. Thanatos going up. I'm not sure where he's going to come down. Looks like Zeus got some life, or wasn't as low as Thanatos thought he would be, so he's not able to convert that into execute. Thanatos getting hit hard by those ranged minions, but that life steal and his passive able to bring him back up on life. And Sun Wukong doesn't have a lot of mana, so he might not even have enough to throw one skill out.
NK1942. You've trained Kuth well.
Pink is whispering me here in Mumble saying that it trained Kuster well. I think he did that on his own. He's a good player. He just doesn't have much opportunity to play. Okay, so it's a pretty hard hill to climb here for the blue team. They are 8 kills behind. We're looking at a 210. Alright, both teams just kind of trying to fill it out right now. Again, that blue team just has to play for late game. Red team just kind of needs to take advantage of their them being so far ahead. But, you know, rightfully so. They don't want to be too overly aggressive. Zeus getting tossed back. Thanatos, is he able to follow up that damage? He does miss a lot of basic attacks. I don't think he's going to be able to convert that into a kill. Sun Wukong going after. He's got a blood hunger after Poseidon here. I think he's going to be able to pick that off. He does. The Kraken does come out before he dies. But Thanatos not beefy enough to take on a Sun Wukong, I'll tell you that. And he gets another double kill. Very well done, Sun Wukong. And Zeus was able to withstand that Sobek damage. Sobek's so tanky with his Bulwark of Hope against Zeus and Ra. But he's still below half. He's got to be a little careful here. I think he'll be fine though. He could probably get a throwback. Again, that just that Poseidon and Thanatos just getting shut down. It's really hurting him. But Thanatos getting a little hungry. His Scythe not doing a whole lot of damage. He's taking 2 stacks there. He can't take a third. He's going to get stunned, and that's going to be a dead Thanatos, even if he goes up in the air. Is the Detonate going to come out? It isn't, and he's going to get executed. Detonate must have been on cooldown. That is crazy plays by Pink on Thanatos. He got a little lucky there, I'm not going to lie. But Zeus got outplayed just a little bit. And Thanatos with his passive is back at full life. Let's see, Thanatos, he's got those Quincy's for a little bit of life steal. And he's getting blood hungry. He's taking a lot of damage from Kuster. Kuster, a couple hits, 2 basic attacks and a big stick to the face, able to pick him off. Poseidon's got to be careful here. He's not tanky. It's not very beefy at all. He can't take a lot of damage from these guys. Looking at 3 kills to 13. Red team is growing further and further ahead. They're about 5k gold ahead and about 3 to 4k XP difference. The main threat right now on the red team is that Sun Wukong, Kuster. He's 8-0 right now. We do have Ra. He is 3-0, and Zeus is 2-3. Zeus is kind of getting picked on all game. That Sobek just, he's got it on for Zeus. He does miss his charge prey. That would have probably been a dead Ra. Thanatos overextending just a little bit. Kraken misses. So there's no threat from the Kraken right now. Now is the time to pressure them if I were the red team. Thanatos going back to heal. We're looking at Sobek is also going back. Nope, he decided to stay. He saw the pressure coming out from red team. Zeus going in. He just trying to get a little poke. Kooster just was sustaining that damage so well on Sun Wukong. Thanatos very tempted to go after that Sun Wukong, but it hasn't worked out for him in the past. Probably won't again in the future. He does blink in. He gets a lot of damage on Zeus. Zeus getting thrown back. Probably not the best thing because he got pulled away from Thanatos. Poseidon gets picked off by Sun Wukong. Sun Wukong going in his ult. Thanatos going in his ult. They're just going to kind of counter each other. And he goes back down on Ra. And that Sun Wukong was still up in his ult. I don't think he thought that he was still there. So Sun Wukong just came down on his face and they were able to tag team him down. And we got Sun Wukong. He's building Sovereignty into Warrior Stabby, Focus Void Blade, and Jotun. So he's going to have a lot of penetration here shortly. He's got a lot of damage. And that Sovereignty making him and his team more tanky. Yeah, Thanatos, he is so squishy in Joust. He's a very hard pick. Loki is squishy also, but at least he has some escape and some mobility, whereas Thanatos, if he gets caught, he's pretty much can get destroyed very quickly. So having two squishy gods on the same team at the same match is just not working well for them right now with Poseidon and Thanatos. They're not beefy enough to stay in there to do any damage. If they're able to work out that equation where they can get in there and do that damage without taking too much in back, then they'll be okay. Someone coming around the rear. It looks like Thanatos is going to spot it. Thanatos is not backing off. He is blood hungry. He is going after that Sun Wukong. He misses his scythe. We got a double 1v2 over here. Thanatos is taking a lot of heat, a lot of damage. One more attack, and he will fall. He's got probably 10 health. And the Zeus ult just barely clips the edge of him. Sobek, he's got 3 stacks. He does get CC'd there, and he's going to be picked off. He's a 3v1. Now all that's left between Phoenix, Minotaur, and the game is a Poseidon. And he doesn't take any hits from Zeus, so no stacks there. Does take a solar beam by Ra, so he's about 3/4 health now. Honestly, if they dive this, they could probably pick it up. But, you know, there's no reason to dive it. Just play it safe. And we got Thanatos' back up. Thanatos blood hungry right now. He is going pretty hard. And blue team just is also just getting pressured into their Phoenix. And there's not much they can do to push that pressure out. The Sun Wukong is tanky enough to where he just protects Ra and Zeus. And Zeus is almost out of mana. Ra had to go back. So they might want to think about not getting out there too much. Not really a huge deal. If anyone on that team is going to get grabbed, Sun Wukong is probably the best thing for them. Because he can just go into bird form and get out. Thanatos is going to go in hard. He pops his 2. Kraken missing everyone. Zeus ult coming down. He's going to take a triple stack. Doesn't matter if he goes up in the air. He is going to fall. And the stun coming out from Sun Wukong. And Bantha reactionary. He popped his ult to get away from that. Poseidon's low enough. If he catches 1 or 2 stacks from Zeus, he is going to fall. He's got to be real careful there. Ra popping his heal. Sun Wukong doesn't have a lot of mana. He doesn't really have enough to maybe cast one skill or so. But he is staying in there to support his team. And Phoenix is at about half health. It's about 1/4 health. Zeus opting to stand there and take it down. Phoenix does fall. And Sun Wukong doesn't have any mana to follow that up. If he had, that would have been a dead Poseidon. Phoenix is down. Looking at 4 kills to 18. It's going to be a very, very hard. It's going to be a mountain for the blue team to climb to pull this game to a victory. Red team just opting to go back. Gonna buy some items and then try and finish the game up. We got a Bulwark of Hope coming out on Sun Wukong, mixed in with his Sovereignty. That's gonna make him very tanky. And he's starting a Transcendence. He's not gonna have enough time to build those stacks, but it will give him some mana to stay in there a little longer. And we got Thanatos. He's grabbing blue buff. And it was gone, so he doesn't pick that up. He's gonna go check out the speed buff it is. And a blue buff just spawned. I'm still casting a game. It'll be just another minute here.
Gitster moved to Smite lobby.
And we got Sun Wukong coming out. He gets a stun off of Sobek. He pops his ult. He's going to be able to come down on the face of Poseidon there. He does a lot of damage, and this big stick to the face is able to pick him off. Thanatos getting a lot of damage. He's able to get 1 stack from the Zeus ult, 2 stacks. And the Detonate coming out, he's at 1/4 health, but no follow-up able to happen from the red team. And Ra is finally deciding to join the party here. Is Sun Wukong going in cap form, and he's going to scratch at the Minotaur. And he doesn't have bird form now to get out, but he is pretty tanky, but he's getting poked down. If he turns around and fights, Thanatos will be dead, but decides to run. No harm there. If the Ra heal comes down, the Wukong is reborn. Yes. He's back up to about 3/4 health. It's Sobek going for the 1v2. And the cat stun coming out on Sobek. And we got Sun Wukong. I didn't quite see what killed Thanatos, but I think it was Zeus. And they're able to pick up the Sobek as well. Only thing that stands between game win and game lost is Poseidon. And he is all alone. Takes a big hit from Sun Wukong. And that's going to be game. Well played, FFMM. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Let me stop the, I'll get the stats up here at least. Get those on the recording and then I'll stop it. Alright. So this is the in-game stats here. It looks like most damage just by a hair came out from Sun Wukong. Zeus did a lot of damage as well. Velkar and Poseidon did quite a bit. The most damage on Red 5 was pink on Thanatos. Unfortunately, the damage on Red 5 just got shut down all game. And Sun Wukong ended up going 12-0. Well played.